Hello, this is Brandon Despia. Hope you guys are doing okay this afternoon or this evening, wherever you are in the world. It's time to play some Master Duel. Been very busy, man. Been very busy the last few weeks at my new job, so the content has kind of slowed down a little bit. But whenever I can, I try to do some research and see what everyone's doing. So a lot of the content has been focused around just deck profiles. And then I realized I didn't post a deck list for this month that I've been messing with for a while now. So that's why that video came out recently with the deck profile for July. Is something that's more or less experimental, only in the Find Minas are only the real experimental part. And I say experimental not because we're not sure if it works. It does work. It's just that, I think that probably is going to be the most flexible non-engine part in the 45 card deck. But I did want to take advantage of the turn 0 probability with that deck. If you add the Find Mina to it, I think that's going to be very, very helpful in some of these matchups coming up soon. Been messing with that for a while. Also, with Dracotail going down, you don't really see a lot of Find Mina or a lot of turn 0 nonsense anymore. Which is really sad because that card's broken. They haven't even had to nerf it yet because Branded hasn't been taking advantage of it. Pure Branded. So here I am trying to do something about that. How's everyone doing today? And trust me, when Mixuzia is available in Master Duel, I will 100% be building the exact same deck, for the most part, in Master Duel with the Mixuzia and the 3 Dracotail Find Mina. Yeah, I do lives. Yep, that's right, I do lives. Watching all the way from Costa Rica? Well, that's nice. Hey, man, how's the weather over there? New to Brandon, been playing for about a month. Oh, man, you're new. Wow, oh. What made you want to play Branded? Been playing Branded Despia, but wondering how many non-engine hand traps you run in your 40 card deck? What's a good amount? 9? Have you taken the time to look and see what other decks, top decks, are running and trying to get an average idea? Because you're gonna want to do that, and then you're gonna want to adjust based on your playstyle and how you like to play, right? That's the most important thing. Because I can tell you exactly what kind of non-engine certain players use, but then if it doesn't fit your playstyle, you're not going to do as well with it anyway. You know what I mean? But just to answer questions at a basic level, I would say about 13 to 14 is what I would expect to see non-engine wise in a Branded deck that's 40 cards. But it could be a little bit less. It could be a little bit less for sure. So give it I would say give it a shot. Try 9, 10, then try 11, 12, then try 13, 14 and see how it feels and what you like the most. You'll probably get a better idea what your playstyle is after that. Yeah, it felt really hard for Hero originally, but I found a lot of similarities playing against Brandon and saw greater potential. Yeah, Brandon does have greater potential. It's just more hand trap resilient. I like Heroes too because I like Jade and Yuki, but it's easier. I feel like Heroes is easier to stop with hand traps. You know what I mean? It's weird. But Heroes, honestly, Heroes probably is one broken card away from being tier 0 because it does so much. It's just a huge combo deck, that's all. It's a huge hero combo deck. I think it's and they have a lot of good cards already, mind you. They need a card that says F you to Full Loss Maxi. You know what I mean? And they need a card that says F you to Droll that lets them still create a great board. Now, they probably have a few cards that can potentially do that already, but I'm talking about to the level of a High Spirits. You know what I mean? Anyways, glad you guys are able to make it. Make sure if you haven't done so yet, let people know about the channel. I do lives occasionally. Like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support the channel and you do order cards from tcgplayer.com, my link is in the description for the video. of every video, as much as I try to remember to do it. And whenever you get cards off a TCG Player through that link, you just benefit the channel immediately without really doing anything extra, and it means a lot. I'm actually trying to earn enough to get 2 copies of Pot of Desire. Eventually I'll be able to do that. If I look at what I'm able to do right now, I'm really close to being able to get 2 copies of Pot of Desire from the estimated revenue, just to give you an idea. And this wasn't something I was expecting, right? I wasn't expecting to get monetized in a while. Also, thank you guys for watching my latest my profile video, my deck profile video on the 15th. It's right now is at 2,000 views. I would love to see it become 5,000 because I want to see more people have a conversation about it. I want to see more comments talking about the deck. So if you can do me a favor, let people know about it. Try to continue commenting on it. We want the algorithm to pick this up. And I just really want people to talk about it, you know what I mean? And see what they think about it. Because I'll tell you guys right now, if branded gets hit in the extra deck and in the main deck in terms of starter count, like if they hit High Spirits to 1 or 2, and if they also hit the Red Albion to 1, for example, then the Kashtira package is a perfect addition to those missing spots, because it counts as engine and non-engine, and then the extra card space you can use potentially for Arsenal Falcon. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. I keep ruining Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulators. I went to Dueling Nexus with Sun God, Horus, Hybrid. 3 gods went undefeated for 6 days until players with cheat tools stepped in. What do you mean players with cheat tools? I feel like it's so worthless that people try to cheat in a free Yu-Gi-Oh! Simulator. It's like, is your ego at that point to where you can't even, like, there is, like, when you lose in Master Duel, right? This is what I don't always get. When you lose in Master Duel, or you lose in these simulators, it literally costs you nothing. You don't lose any money. You don't go to Shadow Realm. You know, no one even has to know you lost because you're on a different, you're not putting your actual information out there. So why is everyone getting so pissed off after they lose a certain number of games, right? Obviously, every once in a while, you're going to be flustered by some nonsense because that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Right? But, like, if this was like a YCS, WCQ, you spent money, you traveled, and you lost to some cheap nonsense, I get it. I can understand the frustration and maybe even some anger. But when you're playing Master Duel and stuff like that, what does it matter to you? You know? Why does it matter? I mean, if you are really that upset about it, you should be recording the matches and then watching it later. I don't know, man. I just started following you, so I'll try to remember to comment on everything. It'll mostly be questions for a bit, though. Yeah, I mean, that's the point. Removing ban lists and adding anime card effects and ban cards. I hate to see a non-meta deck succeed. Thanks a lot for the tip. Yes, I usually see 13 traps, but it feels like too much. Then you probably want to play, it depends. Like, if you are a more, I don't know. So, I am a more aggressive branded player. More aggressive, right? Which means you typically want more starters in your deck. But I still wanted to respect the fact that you do need non-engine. And that's why I like the Kashtira package so much. Because I get both, right? And I can play 40, but I really like playing above 40. And this also lets me do that while maintaining consistency. Another thing about the video that I didn't mention, in the video I talked about how this is more consistent, right? In terms of getting individual starters or individual non-engine, it's a little bit different. Because obviously you added 5 cards to the deck. But this is the reason why I don't go past 45 most of the time. Let's say you have 3 copies of Fuolos in your deck. In a 40-card deck, the chance to see in a 5-card hand 1 or more copies of Molcharmi Fuolos is 33.76%. if you add 5 cards to the deck, it's going to go down, right? The key thing is, I want to keep it to where it's still 1 out of 3 duels, right? 33.76%, you're going to see that Molcharmy 1 out of 3 duels approximately, right? If I add 5 cards to it, that number drops to 30%. The actual number is 30.37%. So it's lower by 3%, which isn't like, it's not something to sniff at. For a specific card, for a specific non-engine card, that's a 3 of. But at least it's still 1 of 3 matches still. So I'm willing to accept that concession, right? So a lot of times you're going to be making deck decisions and you're going to say, well, you're not going to be able to have everything compact into a 40-card deck or in a 45-card deck. You're going to have to make some concessions. So that's kind of like part of deck building you're going to have to get used to. Jesse, what's up? Hey, yo, Brandon, what's up? So I'm intentionally lowering bad odds. I tend to run 60 because the monster list is too high on high-level monsters, and it lessens the odd to clutter. I mean, that's true, but that's also, and I totally understand that, right? The reason why I like running 62. The reason why I don't run 60 competitively is because, objectively speaking, you are going to want to have non-engine going second. And unless you have enough cards that can flex between going first and going second in the deck, like going first, they become starters or bridges into your main engine and main combo, and then going second, they can also facilitate non-engine to break a board. If you don't have that, the more you don't have that, the harder it is on you going second, even if you do a lot of stuff going first. Now, Branded's interesting because it's a board breaker deck in engine, right? It was a board breaker deck in engine before they added the Fallen and the Virtuous. So you can technically use engine to break boards with Albaz, with Quiritus, by fusing into Mirror Jade, by fusing in, by going in searching for the Fallen and Virtuous. So there's board breaking capability in the engine, which means you technically can just put more engine in the deck to get access to that non-engine, right? Quote unquote. Those board breaking cards. So that's why Branded is not as painful going 60 like other decks. Other decks usually when they go 60, they're just full straight gas going first, and going second, they just have to hope someone makes a mistake, or they're just like super really good, or they have the nuts, right? Which, you actually lower the chances of having the nuts sometimes, depending on what your deck is, right? Because you might need certain cards. It depends on the deck, really. But I think Brandon's really good at 60. Brandon's good at 45. Brandon's good at any deck size, right? But the reason why I go 45, like I said, I want to pay respect to the decks that believe that non-engine, being able to see non-engine is important. So I'm making a concession between the 33% for a 40 card deck to see like a 1 of a playset of a certain non-engine card, like Fav, and then going to 30%. It's lower, but it's still 1 of 3 games, right? That's probably better for like and I'm thinking TCG, when I'm doing that. So that's why I think. That's how I think. It's been actually taken a while for me to think like that. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. It took me a while to think like that. So, yeah. I talk too much. Let's go play some Master Duel. No, I agree. There are more risks, like the requirement to increase starter count in side deck is less effective, especially for side deck. Yeah, but that's how I learned Horus and Sun God have good methods of refilling gas. It's not about refilling gas. It's like, for me, it's functional. How often your hands are functional going second, right? Or even going first. You know what I mean? Like, technically, Branded can always have, like, this is why when I do calculations on non-engine consistency, I always just look at the opening cards in the hand. The cards you open with. Because technically, if you're allowed to play, you will always gain access to another form of non-engine in the Branded engine, for example, in the form of at least the Fallen and the Virtuous. So, like, for example, a Luber technically is another copy of the Fallen and the Virtuous, but that can be stopped, so I don't really count that. I only count the cards in your hand. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue playing. Let's just play some games. Good evening, sir. How you doing? Oh, hey, Carrot Patch, what's up? So this is the deck I'm playing. Waiting for Mixuzia. We are running a dragon package of Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, Borlo Furious Dragon, and Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. I'm actually really interested in probably adding one more dragon to my deck. Don't know what to take out for it yet, though. I would like to add a Bestial. I'd like to add a Magnemite at some point. Maybe Droplet goes out or something. I don't know. As a test. Not that it's like doing terribly without it. Also, we're not running Bestial Lubellion. I mean, not the Bestial Lubellion, but we're not running Lubellion the Searing Dragon in this build. It hasn't come up too much, unfortunately. You know, for me to be too worried about it. Hasn't come up too much. Then again, TCG doesn't have this bad boy. If the TCG had access to this card, I think the way we play Branded changes immensely. Right? Immensely. I don't know if we have room for... I don't even know how I would build my deck. Unless they start nerfing stuff. Because, like, I still want to run Mixuzia. I still want to run Aeon, right? And in my current deck list, Mixuzia's kind of... I mean, Aeon's kind of taken the place of Borlo Furious Dragon a little bit. That's probably a little bit... That's probably the most iffy part of the list, objectively speaking, because I would love to run both. You know what I mean? I would love to run both, but I don't want to give up Double Dogma. I don't want to give up Double Dogma, dude. I think they will limit Fallen Virtuous. I don't think they will do that. I don't think they will. I think they'll do exactly what you see right here. I think they're just going to do this. Because what they're going to do is they're going to nerf Cool Tune. And then they're going to throw the dog a bone by nerfing Super Poly so people don't see it as much. Right? Especially because if you think about it, more people are going to want Pot of Sloth to compensate for seeing cards like Super Poly, where we're just going to raise the price back up. So that's why I'm trying to save money to get at least two copies of Pot of Sloth before the ban list. Because once the ban list hits, if they hit the Fallen and the Virtuous, or they hit Super Poly specifically, then cards that get us access to that are going to be even better. And Pot of Sloth is probably like the newest card that people love. So that card's like dropping right now. It's like below 450 for the first time in like a while, for like a week now, actually. So I'm definitely going to try to get 2 or 3 copies. Just to get... I don't even need 3. I just want 2 because I might eventually want to run 3. I think that card's broken. I think this card's broken. And I do want to make a build for a future video where I'm running 3 Farah and 3 copies of Pot of Sloth in the main. I have to figure out the best way I want to build in order to take advantage of the Farah more, right? And the easiest answer is 3 High Spirits and 3 Opening. But most people don't want to run 3 Opening, you know what I mean? So you would have to run Lubellion to make the fusion, Branded Fusion here, be a threat to take advantage of the Farah. You know, so interesting. What's the card next to the trap? Oh, you mean this? Forbidden Crown, dude. It just recently came out. Kind of silly. I'm running it because, you know, I actually don't have it in the TCG. I don't have it IRL. But Cool Tune is an issue, right? So we're going to start playing now. Yeah, man. I will yap for like an hour if you guys don't stop me. I was actually going to do this offline and just make a video and post it. I was like, nah, I'll just do it like this. It really sucks I don't have enough time to record. Like I want to, but... Okay. So we have a Cashier Ephemeral, we have a Nadir Servant, Super Poly. Okay, looking good here. A special summon this bad boy. Let's see if we can get him to... Okay, he has stuff and junk. Okay. Are you done? Okay, so use Ash there. Good. So we got him to use 2 different things. So we're actually generally... We're actually really fine. We're going to go ahead and go to Dear Servant. I'm going to go ahead and dump... Yeah. We're going to dump this. And... I don't want to special summon anything at all. Not going to lie. I don't want to summon anything at all. Special summon. So, we're just going to go ahead and set... we're going to normal summon this. And do this. And so that Ash Blossom was interesting. The live streams are fun. Glad you decided to stream. Oh, thanks, man. So we have Albaz represented. Albaz Interruption. We have Fenrir. We have Fallen Virtue with Super Poly Forbidden Crown. You can't use Super Poly unless if we use the Albaz Interruption. So okay, so we're good. And the fact that I got the Fallen Virtuous in my hand means I can start playing the game next turn. Okay, cool. Gonna activate this. We're going to... I guess we can just go into this. I need to see if this will cause any baiting to happen, right? I need to see if this will cause anything. I'm probably going to get Cartesia with the, probably going to get Cartesia with the Banished Mercurius effect. I really don't have to do much. And honestly, I don't want to walk into a nib. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I don't think I have to push anything. Actually, this will put me into 4-5 if I did that. Alright, we're going to pretend... We're going to play around Nibiru, guys. Just so you guys are aware, we're going to try to play around that. There's no need for me to push any further. Like, we're just controlling the game. Okay. Sensitive grip, you can add a spell or trip dimensions, Red Arch Fiend Dragon from the deck to your hand. Okay. What rank are you? I don't even remember, dude. I do have Super Poly, so if I can kill him here... Actually, I probably can't. I think. I don't have Lubellion here. I can go into Red Albion, and then Red Albion can make something. I guess I can do that. Yep. There you go. All right. If you're wondering why I didn't go nuts with my hand, I just felt like the way he was playing, he desperately needed me to like play into something to even like have a chance to win. So I just held back, and I was going to just hold back and just still give him another turn and just negate whatever he does. But I was looking at my field, and I was like, no, I can just kill him. Just beat him. Because imagine if he had like a random Nibiru there. I would just like, all that advantage gone. You know what I mean? That would have been annoying. Well, I guess that's my rank. I think it's Platinum? Platinum 3? One of the most fun things to learn for me with this deck right now is learning how to play under Maxi Fua. I will say that, by the way. Not relying on, like, hoping you draw a call by, you know, Rash Blossom. Any reason you didn't finish it with Albion? Yeah, I just didn't want... I mean, some safety in summoning back Ecclesia? Yeah. Yeah. I thought about getting Dogma Dragon out. I genuinely did. But that was a little bit better. Technically, I mean, it probably didn't matter, right? Probably didn't matter either way in that scenario. Branded Elf Node, okay. Okay. So we got our one card here. That's enough. That's honestly more than enough. It sucks that it's High Spirits, but honestly, one card's more than enough to break. Just gotta make sure we do it right. Cannot be destroyed by card effects. The monster in the center zone cannot be destroyed by card effects. That's fine. Playing against Maxi is frustrating. Yeah, you have to practice lines where you... And you have to build your deck this way, too. You have to practice lines and build your deck to where if you get hit with a Maxi or a Fua and you don't have a hand trap counter, that you know what to do to make a decent board. This is one of the reasons why players really like hand traps, because it puts a lot less pressure on you understanding complex lines or more complex lines, and you can just make a very small board and then use the hand traps in your hand to defend yourself. Yeah, we're Platinum Tier 3. So he screwed himself over with the drill, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. He screwed himself over with the drill. You consider me a leading figure in Branded? Why? I literally just got here. I don't know about that, my dude. I feel like that's, I don't know if that's really true. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see what we got here. Let's just, shoot, let's just throw it out there. Excuse me. I'm gonna go the Rimbrum route. No! Anyways. So we know he doesn't have Ash Blossom, right? We know he doesn't have that. We don't have any other, like, fusions that we're going to be trying to do, but I want to see... Let me see if I can bait an Ash Blossom with this before I commit to anything else. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get the Quem on the board. We can get the Fawn of the White Dragon on the board. We get... Actually, we can get this in the Dear Servant. I really, really, really want... Let's see what I'm going to do here. Probably send you to the graveyard. Yeah. And I'm going to add this... I'm gonna add this Albest to my hand. Yep. Okay, and this is gonna let me... Can I get enough... I don't think I can access Cartesia this way. Okay. Alright. I could put a... I could activate this, put this on the board, but then we don't have room for the Dogmatica Ecclesia, so... I'm gonna do this. Alright. Do we go for the Fallen and the Virtuous? Or do we go for... We have Super Poly. I'll set this. Alright. Cool. You want me to play XYZ Hyper Dragon Cannon? Oh, jeez. I would have to look into that. Look and see if that's what I want to play. I probably could have... No, my only question right now is, could I have gotten Cartesia in rotation? That's probably the only mistake in this rotation, to be honest. That's the worst. Okay, he's got Faf. So he's probably going to kill the Quem, which it doesn't matter to me. That's fine. Really? I could special summon this, but then I think that triggers... He's probably trying to trick me into super polying right now. To be fair, though... Probably should do that. Yeah, that's confusing. Oh, wait. No, this feels like a bait. This feels like bait. Trigger the Albat, because like if he has, because he might be, yes, he might be playing Brandon. And he's like, oh, well, yeah, he's playing Brandon. See, that's what I thought. So, that's why that's annoying, because he's probably trying to bait me into Albaz early, and then super poly me once the Albaz hits the board. So now we have the Quem. Okay. What is he getting rid of? I do not care. That's fine. I mean, that's still a really good one to hit, but like he knows I have Retribution, right? So you would imagine this isn't the scariest thing in the universe right now. What I want to do, I can go into actually, I can still go into other options here. Is he gonna try to go into? Yeah, he's gonna try to do that. Interesting. Do I go into this and prevent him from getting? Because he's probably trying to go. This is a this is a 60 card deck. Okay, he's going. He's Bait City right now. All right, let's see what he does. Let's see what kind of continuous spell trap he's trying to get. Okay. Banish any monster that would be sent to your opponent's graveyard tribute for. Okay, so he's trying to make sure anything I bring out gets banished. If it's used as a material, which is like, okay. So, what I'm gonna do is, oh, see, he kept the 3 cards in his hand. By the way, if you guys noticed, he kept the 3 cards in his hand. So this doesn't matter. He kills the Quem. I have the Springens kit on the board, so I can bring the Quem back. He's trying to bait the back row, right? You know what I'm saying? Like that. This doesn't matter what he's doing. So I wait for the end phase. Okay, he has 1 card in his hand. But I can't make Lubellion because I don't run enough darks. But I can go into Red Albion, into... Alright, we're going to start popping shit. Alright, let's do this. He already used Fav. Alright, we're going to... And... I have a Super Poly. I kind of want to keep that Super Poly. Yeah. It's 2,500 attack. Especially Summon Fall of the White Dragon. Activate this. Yeah, we'll get rid of this. Just now. Discard this. Alright. Alright. Ah, I screwed up. Totally forgot to bring something else out. Totally screwed it up. I messed up. Bro. I forgot to get rid of that guy. I meant to get rid of him. That's fine. Okay, good. Alright. That's dumb. Not yet. $3,000, $3,515. Probably fine. Don't think I need to do this yet. We're just gonna swing. He's gonna have to do it on the Quem here. Okay. I mean... like, why'd you do that? Nope. Worth. Wait, didn't work? Didn't work? Wait, did it not work? Wait, he still gets to send? I'm confused. Did I do something wrong? Oh, that's right. I can't bounce it because it's... that's right. I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot about that, guys. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, I wasted the trap. Whoops. Yeah, see, me doing that was not a good idea. That's fine. Why'd you do that? Yeah, that was a mistake. Probably still win, though. Oh well. Yeah, I forgot about that. When I did the remind me, chat, when I activated the Dragon Devourer's Dogma, I sent a fusion monster back to the deck, right? See, that was my mistake there. No, it was 100% a waste, but the most important thing was I had the setup in the graveyard, but I think I put back a... Did I put back a, No, I didn't. No. That's not what I did. That's not what I did. That was fine. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, made a little bit of a mistake there, for sure. We honestly... probably still win that game through the mistake with a little bit of extra time. So, yeah. Trying to think there. Trying to think. Okay. If I kept the Super Poly... If I kept the Super Poly and did not use the Fallen Virtuous, what would have happened? No, I probably still would have... No, see, he had the synchro. He had the synchro for next turn. He would have bounced back something, but I don't think it would have mattered as much. Well, he could actually. If I were him, I would use it on the back row card. Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah. I think we could have played that a lot better for sure. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely could have played that better. Da 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 da. It's okay. Look at that, though. I think it's funny. I think it's funny that I tried to bounce back a towers with the trap. I think it's kind of funny sometimes how even if you play the deck for like a long time, you'll sometimes forget those kinds of things. So we have the Fenrir here and the Mercurier, so we're going second, so this doesn't matter nearly as much, but the Mercurier is in our hand, so Arsenal Falcon into Green Albaz wasn't really a thing that we're doing right now. We're definitely going to start off with Kashtira Fenrir first, try to get into the second Fenrir. So right now we have 3 non-engine in the deck, and we have a starter, and we have a card that's not even available yet to use. It'll probably end up being discarded for potentially an OG Albaz. I'm probably going to see what I can get away with, just with the Fenrir and then the Fallen Virtuous first, see what I can bait around, and then try to go for OG Albaz. Oh, wow. What? He doesn't have anything. Okay. That's not good. Well, most likely he's holding on to some ashy Maxi Full Law stuff. There you go. I'm assuming he's gonna do something else here. Nothing? Okay. Alright. Okay, so we got the Ash and we got that out. Okay. Alright. That's fine. 2 hand traps. We're gonna go ahead and activate this. Send this to the graveyard. And we're gonna add the Quem to our hand. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and dump the Ecclesia. Then we're gonna activate this. And we're gonna dump you. Not yet. And we'll get it from the graveyard. Okay. Okay. He activated a monster effect, but yeah, I think he negated the Fenrir, right? He did not negate the Fenrir. It's 2,500. I could kill it. Yeah. You can get the spell. Alright, gotta make sure we get the Fallen and Virtuous. Yeah, I guess I could get this still. Get Fallen Virtues in my hands. Actually, no. Go under Full still. Banish, Albaz, Crown, Fav. That's 4 interruptions. Target 1 card in the field, destroy it. Cannot attack, negates effects. Alright. And we still have Albaz. Although I don't know if he'll give me opportunity to use Albaz. He will not be able to tribute this card on the field. He'll have to tribute the monster he just summoned. Yep. Target one of your banished level 8 monsters special summon, so you're still able to play the game. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yep, still able to do stuff. Not bad. Not bad at all. Managed to get the hydrant. That's crazy. Good stuff. The second he goes into an extra deck monster, though, I have him. He's not going to be able to do much else. And he reactivated the effect of Turbulence. Well, he did not activate the effect of Turbulence. I don't think he did. He banished. Actually, I think he did, actually. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything with these monsters. Machine, machine, machine. Actually, I think I can. No, I don't. I don't have the ability. I don't have Mirror Jade. I don't have Titanic Lad. Yeah. So we kind of fumbled there with the Titanic Lad. We didn't know we were up against all. It's fine. He'll probably go ahead and pop the Ecclesia. Oh, he gets rid of that. Okay, that's cool. See how he focused on getting rid of the Titanic, I mean the Fenrir, instead of any of my Albaz stuff? Isn't that crazy? Sorry, change the face down defense position. Okay. And while you control a Rescue Ace monster other than Rescue Ace High Energy, your opponent cannot target this card for attacks. Okay. So, we're gonna negate the Hydrant. It doesn't matter what monster he puts in the face down defense position. That's irrelevant. But I know why he's doing it. I get it. This game. Cool. So if you guys are wondering what the plan was going to be, because he wanted to stop the effect from me negating and destroying something. So what I would have, obviously I would have done that. So he had to do something about it. I had the ability to still synchro summon into Ecclesia and the Dart Dragon. What I could have done is made Ecclesia Dart Dragon. I mean, the point is, I didn't have to do any of that, actually. All I have to do is just make sure that the Hydrant's negated. And then I just swing into it for game. Yeah, I was getting Cartesia in my hand, too, so nice stuff. But I want you to notice how, instead of taking out the Clem, instead of taking out the Ecclesia, he took out the Fenrir, right? You see how it draws aggro? Like, if he had the ability to put a monster face down in the first place, why didn't he just get rid of the Quem? Right? Because then what he could do is, on my turn, put the Fenrir face down. Well, actually, that doesn't matter because I'll put it face up. Yeah, he was stuck. He was screwed. That was a wrap. I don't think he could have done much. You guys let me know what you would have done if you were the Hydrant player. Also, notice he drew nothing off of his Fool loss, and I almost killed him. Do you see that? So I think those kinds of matches are what you want to pay attention to. I almost killed him with just without a single draw given to Fool Loss. So that put him in a massive disadvantage on the crackback. And this is interesting because if he maxi fools me, then I have to like give him a few draws before I drill him, which kind of sucks. And when I play this first, it kind of makes them feel like they have to stop this, which is always hilarious because they think I might be going full cash or something. All right. So just go normal summon here. Honestly, this is kind of like an awkward situation right now with the Despia in my hand. Okay. That was really good. That was really good on him. I don't have an extension after that. Okay. So that was a little awkward. Alright, cool. Now, if I was a smart person, I would be running... whatchamacallit? Anaconda. That'd be sick. But we're not running it today. Alright, we're just end our turn here. So, alright, cool. So I have Fenrir and Duel. Dang, man. It kind of sucks because Kakatorium would have went through that really easily. So he has the drill beam here. Okay, he's blue eyes. So the drill's going to put in work here. Drill's going to put in work. That's why you love running Sprint. I just don't have the room for Sprint, man. I'm sorry. Oh, wow. Special Shokan. Oh, is he gonna... Okay. Increase its level by 1. What's he making? Oh, they're both tuners, aren't they? Wait a minute, he's not doing it. No, I don't think he can do that. No, I don't think he can do that. Something told me that he may be going into cool tune nonsense, which is not true. Fenrir Drill in the dream? Yeah. It would have been, honestly, if I normal summon Kakatorium, I would have went further than the Fenrir here. So that's also something to look at too. If I look at the rest of my hand and I can't play beyond an Imperm Veiler, I have to remember to like look at other options, right? This is where the Kakatorium comes in. So let's try to remember not to blindly follow any line, right? If we look at our hand and say, if this gets stopped, we can't play, then we have to shift. We have to shift. Connection failed? Sure, most likely story, you know? Likely story. So that could have been bad for us. We gotta be careful. I'm spending my day tomorrow listening to your Branded for Dummies series. Aw, thanks, man. I mean, I hope it helps, to be honest. It's, you know, I just hope it helps. All right, let's do this. We're going to do this first. If he drolls, then we can chain High Spirits. And I'm going to go ahead and put a... well, bad in the graveyard. That way Cartesia can be useful. Okay. I need to... We could play... Or we could try to play around that, but anyways. Played the Perulia. Interesting. Well, one draw of a Perillia isn't gonna scare me, to be honest. Oh, that's beautiful, because we can go High Spirits now. High Spirits, and we dump the Ecclesia, and then we special summon with the Fallen Virtuous. That's literally what I was hoping for. Okay, so what do we want in our hand? I think we're gonna add this to our hands. No. We're gonna add an extender to our hand. Yeah, we have the Cartesian in our hand already. I'll add this to our hand. It's fine. That's the smart thing to do. That's just actually just the smart thing to do. We're gonna activate. If he tries to go another Molcharmy here, we just special summon from the graveyard. All right. This is fun, guys, to me. It's like trying to play through Molcharmies and just learn from it. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get the Quem here unless he stops this. Okay. Now we can go. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna go into Sword Soul anymore because. Yeah, I don't think I want to go into Sword Soul, guys. Let me see what's in my hands. I'm going to. We can still do this. We can still sync. I think we should probably still synchro summon into it. Yeah, you know what? We'll do this. I'm gonna go into Branded Fusion. I need him to use his Ash Blossom right now. I need him to use his Ash Blossom. I want to make him use it. If he stops this, then I will use Fav to draw a card. I mean, he'll draw one card, but I'll get a Albaz Fusion in the graveyard. So, put this back. And we'll... Wait, I can't activate it? Oh, crap, I synchroed. My bad. Whoops. Wow, see the mistakes I still make? Isn't that crazy? I still make mistakes. Okay, so that was dumb. This should have been something else. We're gonna set this. We still have the Ecclesia coming out next turn anyway, so we're actually still okay. But we'll give him one draw. He gets one. Okay, end our turn. Yeah, I made a mistake there. This could have been anything else. Yeah, that was a bummer on my part. Thinking about it now, that could have been probably just Retribution, right? Yeah, Fallen Virtuous here. We can use this, but we don't. Yeah, we'll set that. That's kind of awkward though, because we need the Fav to, well, the Fav's gonna resolve actually. We're gonna get the Fav to work. All right. So this is the not good thing about it, because this is like asking to get super polyed. So I screwed up that line. Unaffected by your opponent's card effects? Okay. Unaffected by your opponent's card effects. Such a stupid card. You don't have to think. Alright, so what is he doing here? Yeah, I should have special summoned it. Maybe I should have special summoned it, I don't know. So unaffected, right? Unaffected, bro. By your opponent's activated effects. I can't super poly nothing. Like this is brain dead to me. Alright, I could do this. What does it do for me? It literally doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's too early. We're gonna wait. That's too early. I have a question. Is this a... Why is that not at 1? Interesting. So basically our only mission is to survive somehow. Alright, we'll do this now. Beast Warrior, Dinosaur. He's probably gonna start linking up and shit, so... Let's see what he does here. I'm gonna special summon you. I'll wait on that. I don't know, man. I don't like any of these. I'll just do this. Send this to him. Yeah, I'm not liking this. I'm a little confused on this. A little confused on what he's trying to do. See if I had the ability to do. Yeah. Okay. So the problem is I needed to be able to yeah, I don't like this. I don't know. I kind of screwed up here. I'm not really in the right frame of mind here. As you can tell, you're already about the timeout. Maybe I'll go into Dogma and like screw with his graveyard. If your hands are gonna feel okay. Yeah, let's see here. I might just have to go Dogma and pray. Yeah, we're not gonna win this, but you know, whatever. Darn it. We'll surrender. We can't. I would love to see what he does, what he continues to do, but the next time he plays anything, I just lose from time. Okay. That's a little. I think it's my first time playing against GMX at all. I was not sure what he was doing there. Interesting. You still new to the deck? I'm taking in any and all information. Gotta get somewhere, and I've heard about your channel through other channels. Oh, really? What other channels are you talking about? Does this seem like a bad place to start? I appreciate it. What? Wait. What other channels are talking about me? I mean, I know Galzo made a video about me. I forget what the context was, though. And I know, obviously, I did a video with him. Let's see what we got here. Double Fua. I just automatically win the game, right? That's how it works, right, guys? That's how it works. Okay, we just chill here. I don't think he... I mean, he might go into a link. But, like... Okay, so... From your hand or graveyard? Oh, wow. Oh, that probably means he's gonna link this off and then special summon it. Yeah, damn it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I should have knew it. For me, the algo just decided to recommend a stream. Well, hey, at least it's working out. Yeah. So he's gonna link up. I just don't know what he's linking up into. Is this like... Oh, I see. Yeah, we should probably just like start making him do Fua stuff, right? We should just go Fua right now. Actually, what is he gonna do? What is he gonna add? What is he gonna add? What the heck? Oh. Honestly, even if he links up one more time, it's okay. Let me see something here. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, there's that. Do that. If he counters this, I'm probably not gonna... I'm just gonna let it rock. And then I'll just Fua on my turn. During the standby phase. Yeah, definitely doing that. Because he could decide not to do anything in terms of special summons the rest of the turn. He could just do that. That's 2 cards that I could have taken advantage of. So, to be fair, we at one hand there, it's like we could have drawn 2 more cards, but there's no guarantee he would have went this far with it. Fusion summon, huh? Actually, he's gonna bring out that counter though, so the Fua next turn probably isn't gonna work. He's probably gonna be able to counter it, right? Yeah. Branded Games GX talking about extra deck rankings. He brought me up during extra deck rankings. I don't know if I saw that video that you're talking about then. After this, I do have a delivery that I need to go pick up from downstairs, so there will be a little bit of a break. Yeah, see, this is the one that counters, right? Negates the activation. Oh, Maxi! It's a light and a light, too. During the standby phase, you can special summon a level 9 or lower dragon made monster from your hand or graveyard, which will be the light one here. So literally, I get access to Albaz somehow, and we just kill it. Oh man. It's okay. So we get the Quem. Get Albaz in the graveyard. But that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. We just bring this out. Okay. Okay, so he still has stuff and junk. Okay. Okay. I mean, this is big gonna get ashed, right? Like, I mean, it's fine. If he does it, I have the Deer Serpent for more pressure, so it's fine. Alright, he's thinking hard here. He's thinking hard, man. Okay, so if he negates whatever I'm making here, he'll probably just... I think he wants to stop whatever this comes... You think that might be imperm? That might literally be imperm, guys. If it's imperm, then this would be really bad. We're just gonna do this. That way, if he does negate it, it's like, it doesn't matter. Plus, it's actually valid against his fusion monsters. Okay. So we're already almost halfway to killing him here. Okay. So the question is, what the hell is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Yeah, I think it's fine. I think we go Servant here. Alright. Do I have... No, I don't. Okay. I can go into this. Follow the White Dragon. Bounce. Pop... bounce this. Is that worth? No, I think it's a chainable. If it's chainable, it doesn't matter then. So we're gonna act like it's chainable. It's probably a chainable, dude. You didn't know I was black? Did the hands not give it away? Alright. I'm gonna try some. I mean, I could. I'm not. I don't need to do this. Actually, no. We're gonna do it now. We're gonna do it. Screw it. We're gonna lower your spirit to 0. All right. And then, honestly, I literally could just kill you. We're dumping this. We're dumping this. Yeah. Might be falling into Virtuous. You're probably right. A Fav probably would put him still in a bad position though, especially because I have Maxi next turn. You know, I drew two full loss into a Maxi. That's not really good. It's not really fair. Yeah, man. The rumor come out. I am black. That is right, William. That is right, my dude. All right. Let's see here. I don't. Who is contacting me? Oh, that's cool. All right. This is kind of wild because I don't like this hand at all. This is like one ash and the game's over. And he doesn't go for it. We're going to go ahead and send this Fua. Now the thing is, I don't have a follow-up. If I go... I can't... There's no special summoned tuner I can do because there's no Albaz in the graveyard. Alright, we're just gonna do fat. We're just gonna do this. I think we'll be okay. Because we just go... Fuck me, dude. That doesn't matter. Okay. We just set... We send this. He has another hand trap, right? That's fine. So, using the Dogmatic Clays doesn't do anything. Okay. So what we're gonna do is... If we set the Fallen Virtuous... We literally only have... Oh, that's fine. I think we're fine, actually. Because I'm going to use FAP to pop this, and then we can go into OG Albaz stuff. We can do that. And we'll set this just in case. If that fails, this can resurrect something to protect our life points. Let's see what we got here. So we used two hand traps so far. Will this be a third? It is not. I could get... I can't do that. Actually, not. I'll just set this. Alright. That's fine. So the goal is we're going to use Fab to pop our Fall of the White Dragon, use Renbrum, return it, get the Ecclesia from the deck, go into OG Albaz. Hopefully into Mirror Jade or something. That's pretty much it. He used 3 hand traps and... He used 2 hand traps and didn't get anything? Okay, so what is the plan here? I think we still do this. Alright. Put this in our hands. That goes in my hands. And we're not getting the Ecclesia from the deck. We're going to special summon the Ecclesia in our hand to get the Fab in our hand. Alright. Alright, cool. Okay, so yeah, stuff. Normal summon, right? What do you have? He has chainables. We're gonna do this anyway. We'll do this anyway. See what you got. Nothing? 3,000. 1,000. Treat. This will just beat him. He has to do stuff now. I'm not gonna commit to some other summon. Yeah. I don't think it mattered if it was Walbaz into dog, Magca Ecclesia into your own faff should have been gamed through whatever. Ah, gotcha. Don't forget your package. You're right. Thank you for reminding me. All right, I'm gonna go get it right now. Alright guys, I'm back. Thanks for being patient. We can take a quick minute to answer some questions in the chat, man. Let's go ahead and do that. Got some new people in the chat. What would you run in a budget deck if you don't want to invest in Wallbaz or Ecclesia Synchro? That's a little confusing. If you want to play branded, you are committing to investing into Wallbaz at one point and the Ecclesia Synchro, unless you're not trying to play competitively. If you're not playing competitively, you can do whatever you want, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you have more fun. Not to say that the competitive version of branded isn't fun, but if you want to have a competitive version of branded, you have to invest in Wallbaz and Ecclesia Synchro. The good thing is most of the rest of the deck is pretty much a few copies of the structure deck. I'm new to Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm loving branded. Can you explain how Lubellion into Chaos and Chain Mixusia to make Aeon? So essentially what you're trying to do is have one fusion monster, particularly a dark monster, already in the graveyard. Probably is going to be like a Red Albion or a Titanic Lad, so that the Mixusia can convert that dark fusion monster into a into the Aeon that you're trying to make. When you make Mixusia on your turn, you're going to change the attribute of the Mixusia into a non-chaos attribute. So as long as it's not light or dark. Most people are suggesting Divine. That's fine. When you make Lubellion, you're probably going to be doing it by either using your Albaz's effect, your OG Albaz's effect, to fuse with a dark monster on the field on the opponent's side, or you're going to use a Cartesian you have on the field to take that Albaz, Wallbaz, or OG Albaz, and fuse it with another dark monster in your hand or on the field. That's how you make Lubellion the Searing Dragon. When you activate Lubellion the Searing Dragon's effect, you'll activate in Chain Link 1 its effect to discard a card and then fusion summon using materials in the banished pile or graveyard or on the field. Doesn't matter where they are on resolution. Doesn't matter if they change spots or locations beforehand, as long as they're in the graveyard, banishment, or on the field during resolution, including Lubellion. Which is why you can Chain Link 2, use Mixusia to banish the Lubellion, banish the Mixusia, and banish the Red Albion or the Dark Dragon Fusion or Dark Fusion monster in your graveyard, or even if it's not, as long as it's not Divine or Light. And then you'll make on Chain Link 2 on the resolution, you'll make the Hyper Invoked Aeon with 3 pieces. Or maybe you don't want to do a 3 material Aeon. You can do 2. Which means it's a little bit easier, actually. You can do this on your opponent's turn, potentially. Going second. Oh, actually, no. Mixusia requires it to be on the opponent's turn, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, the Lubellion still hasn't resolved its effect, so it's going to, by returning itself and hopefully either the Red Albion or some dragon monster, preferably the fusion that you banished with Mixusia, back to the deck / extra deck. And that's how you make the Chaos Star Source Dragon with the 2 dragons you banished, which, best case scenario, it's the Lubellion and the Red Albion, or the Lubellion and the Titanic Lad. So now you have Chaos Star Source Dragon on the field, and you have Aeon on the field, which means on Chain Link 1, you're going to pop 2 cards with the Chaos Star Source. And in Chain Link 2, you're going to banish non-targeting 2 cards or 3 cards with the Aeon. You can swap the order if you want to with the chain. But I think that's pretty neat, to be honest. How much of the branded... oh, wait. Oh, your local's only waiting for reprints? You're waiting for reprints of Wallbaz and Ecclesia Synchro? That might be a while, man. That might be a long time, just letting you know. But yeah, if you're just playing it for fun, no competitive, just casual, then you could probably just do whatever you want. There's a lot of deck lists you can look at before the new support came out. That helps. Although I feel like you should at least get the Fallen Virtuous. How much of the branded deck can I get off of tcgplayer.com? The vast majority of it, 90% of it, you can just simply get by getting 3 copies of the Fallen and the Virtuous structure deck. Then the rest of it will probably end up being the Mixuzi is a common, by the way. Fall of the White Dragon is as a 2-of. That's going to be expensive, or more of the more expensive card. And then 1 copy of Ecclesia Synchro, which is going to be the other expensive card. Almost everything else can just be from the structure deck, and you'll be fine. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to need a guide because I'm always losing with this deck at local. Well, you picked a deck that's difficult learning curve. It's a high learning curve. To be honest with you, Jose, you should expect to lose in the beginning a lot more. I think it is easier to learn when you expect it, because you're gonna make a lot of mistakes, right? Because you don't know the lines. It's not like second nature yet. And I mean, you're gonna watch me play the matches. I'm gonna make mistakes still. So, yeah, don't even worry about it. Because if you're going to the locals and you're losing, it's like, it's fine. It's just locals. You know? You know what I mean? All right, let's get down to business. I think I got a few more matches in me, actually. Again, this is Brandon Despia. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more conversations about Branded. And if you want to support the channel even further, use tcgplayer.com. The link I have in the description is a affiliate link. Use that, get whatever you want. Don't have to pay anything extra, don't have to do anything extra like that, but it does support me, which I really appreciate. All right, this is wild. We're gonna normal summon this. Activate. Brother, we're just gonna do this now. Make Grand Guignol. All right. He's gonna summon from the deck, right? Yeah, I'm not about that. If I summon from the deck, he gets a card. I'm good. We did normal summon, so I'll add this to my hand. That'd be nice for a discard, wouldn't it? Alright, and we've already set the Fallen and the Virtuous, so we're going to go ahead and dump. Now, here's the question. Do we get this card? This can get the Quem, but if he negates it with an Ash Blossom, then we are going to have an issue. But I don't have really anything to get the Quem anyway, so I think we just do that. Yeah, we just do this. We just set. Okay. Access the Quem and Albaz through the Grand Guignol's effect. 3 back row cards in the draw. Not the worst thing. What the heck is this? Oh, this gets some hero cards? Ah, crud. Well, we're not getting Albaz anymore. We're gonna do this. We gotta be careful not to get Albaz on the board now. We can't get Albaz now, because then he'll turn it into the turn it into stuff. He'll turn it into a Dogma Dragon, or he'll do that anyway. Which is actually good for me because I'd rather him do it now than later. I'd rather him do it now than later. This is probably a bad move on his part. Because this still can do stuff in the graveyard. Like, was he going to make Mud Dragon? Garura? Oh, that actually is bad. Holy crap. Okay, so for 5 cards from your graveyard to deck, then draw 2 cards. Why didn't he not wait till he got 5 cards in the graveyard? He screwed that up. Yeah, that's... Oh, wait. Fuck. That was my bad. That was a mistake. We're dead. What the hell just happened? Can I not activate something? Did I not do Fallen Virtuous? Dude, I think I screwed up badly. We still have Grand Guignol, though. I don't know if I was asleep at the wheel just now. That's fine. I think he wants to make another Shining, but... he definitely cannot kill me with this. And I should be able to get another Fav in my hand. So we're... should not die unless I'm missing something. Basically running the Fav structure deck build now. Just order Mixtuzi and Aeon. Thanks. You're welcome, man. It's like... you see how inexpensive that is? Honestly. In defense position? What are you doing? Bro, what is he doing? Like... okay. I almost gave him the game and he's still... alright. Take that. Take those. I should have popped his fusion monster anyways. For some reason I didn't think I... could I not activate it? I'm trying to remember if I could activate it or not. Was I just falling asleep at the wheel, chat? Okay, so we have an issue here. We can go. We could go to Luber here. Save it with the Fallen and Virtuous. So as long as it doesn't ash it, but if he ashes it, then we have Nadir. So it's not a bad idea. Not bad. Probably gonna go High Spirits. This guy is okay. He kind of shotgunned that. It's like, alright, I mean... yeah, we just set this. Alright. Let's see here. Well, I think we just go straight into... well, I mean, he didn't use Ash Blossom yet. Which, it doesn't even matter if he Ash Blossoms this, right? Because I don't want him to Ash Blossom the Brandon High Spirits, to be honest. Let's see what he got. I mean, this is kind of like, ooh, yeah, he's doing this first? Oh, man, you should definitely get rid of that, right? Oh, he did not do that. Okay, so, Titanic Lad? No. I think we just do this. We're just going to set stuff. Add this to my hand. Okay. Activate this. And I think I'm going to get the... send this in a Dogma. Is he going to send another Full-Loss or Maxi? Because I can dodge that. Okay, so he did that. Cool. We're gonna dump that Albaz. We already dumped the monster we need to dump, dude. We already dumped it. Alright, we'll put this in the way. He used Fool Loss. I'm gonna grab this. Look at that. You see that? You see that, guys? He literally Fool Loss, Impulse. He was going to draw no cards. Just so you guys are aware, he was going to draw no cards. This match, if you guys want to remember this match in particular, how I set that up, that's probably a really good one to do so, just so you can see when someone tries to disrupt the Fall of the White Dragon, chaining with the High Spirits to still turn it into another card while still dumping the fusion monster as a cost to the graveyard is a really, really strong play to counter those kinds of plays. Like if he went Max C, for example, I would have used High Spirits and then sent the Albaz to the graveyard, still got the fusion monster in the graveyard to set during the end phase, and then gotten another monster in my hand, right? Or like if it was Max C, I probably would have gotten like Albion the Strata Dragon, draw another card, or something like that. You know what I mean? What's up, Willem? What's up, Will? Yep. If you're a beginner, learning how to play around these hand traps is like really important. So honestly, that's probably the most important thing you're gonna get from these matches, is just seeing how I'm playing through the Fool Loss Max C combinations, and count how many cards I actually give them. Which I think I've given them, out of all the Maxis and Fool Losses I've played around so far, I may have given someone one card and another person one card, and that's it. And we've seen that card a bunch of times already. So hopefully that helps if you figure a few things out. Alright, this is kind of whack. But we can get 2 fusions in the graveyard for the Retribution, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Actually, it is very bad. This is great. Alright. Because the crown is, we can't use more than one crown per turn, I think, so. We're about to not be able to play the game. Still playing the Cashier package? Yeah, I just haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen it in a while, that's all. It'd be really cool if we draw it after you just said that, though. Be really cool if we end up drawing that. So this is going to be a Caesar, right? This is going to be a Caesar. See something here. Is Rolad Master Duel? No. By the way, do you have like a guide for Branded? And if you do, does it include text and videos? Well, are you looking for something specific? Because I have like multiple videos about the Branded. I don't have like a all-encompassing video. I don't have a 40-hour guide if you're asking for that. The Branded for Dummies series is kind of like that, but broken down into more easier to digest pieces. Oh, okay. Am I about to see some Mitsurugi as well or something? I'm just curious. The question is, what does the crown go to? The crown probably goes to Caesar. More than anything. I mean, we could just pop High King Caesar though. We could just hop it. We could just pop it with the Fallen Virtuous. Your opponent activates a card or effect, you can return this card to the extra deck, and that is a cost, I believe. So, yeah, we're gonna have to probably crown this first. Crown one of the Yami synchros. Looking for combo lines? Oh man, there's so many content creators doing that actually. There's so many content creators with really good combo decks. I mean combo lines. To be honest. Have you looked at any other content creators besides me? Because I don't mind like just saying, hey, just go to like Galzo or April or Sam Jang. You know what I mean? See what they're up to. Even the Fusionist. Is he trying to make what I think he's trying to make? Is he trying to like make everything like useless going to the graveyard? Is he gonna make that monster? Yeah, Herald. So someone isn't like having fun. That's fair. Okay, so Sprite Elf. So Sprite Elf is not going to be able to see. He should have put... See, this is his mistake. He should have put this Herald over here somewhere. He should have put the Herald at... He should have had the Sprite Elf... This is his mistake. He made a mistake here. This should have pointed to the Herald of the Arclight. Oh, shit. That's you? Who mentioned... Who mentioned the Kashtira? All right. All right. All right, we're going to... All right, what's your response? Okay. Dude, that's not gonna help you, but okay. That's a panic maxi, dude. All right, so I'm gonna wait. See if I can get another copy of the Fenrir. No traps in the graveyard. Insane. If you activate a card or effect, you can specially return this card. Alright. If I activate a card or effect, you return this card after express summon 2 monsters from your graveyard. No, I'm not activating it. He'll just banish. Now, what do I get with this? Probably... Oh, I just normal summon this. Probably do that. Give him one draw. Put another monster in the graveyard. Probably should have done that. Actually. Probably should just do this. If I do this now... Yeah, it's fine. We'll do this now. I really want this to not stay on the board. I should probably get rid of this. Actually, no. I used the thing on it. It won't go away. Yeah, we get rid of that one. Probably gonna try to make Dogma Dragon, guys. And that's why I held on to this. I feel like it kind of sucks that I'm gonna have to play into this. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, that's fine. That's actually fine. You don't get a card in your hand. I still get Fav in the end phase. That actually works out. Don't know why you popped that. Don't know why you popped that. Target one card your opponent controls, destroy it. I think we just ate through a bunch of interactions here. Yeah, they do need to ban the Herald, for real, for real. They do. So he's going to Synchro Summon. I believe he's going to try to pop my Fenrir. I'll get my Fenrir off the board. Oh, you're not going to pop it? Okay. Alright, so Fallen and Virtuous goes into my hand. We're going to set Fallen and Virtuous. Use as discard fodder for potential Albaz targets. Probably want to send... Wait, did I not... Did I mess up? I think I messed up, guys. Should have targeted the Albion on the Brand Dragon. He can mess with my graveyard, right? Oh, he's going to try to synchro again. And... Okay. So he's gonna put these the back row cards in the... That's fine. All right. Now, you may be thinking I should probably set the Fallen and the Virtuous. Let me see here. If I go Branded Opening into Aluber for more defense, get Branded in High Spirits. Dump that, get... What do I get off of that matters? That doesn't do much for me. Yeah, because now he can negate whatever is about to happen here. So, what is the best card to get in this scenario? Oh, hold up. Got it. I got it. All right. We're going to dump this. Yeah. We should have discarded another card. Nah, that was bad. That was bad. This is fine probably, though. He drew another card. This is probably game over anyways. Yeah, because he's just going to negate it with this. Yeah, it's a game. Yeah. Okay, so what should we have done better? If we use the Fallen and the Virtuous on the Herald, he's likely to counter it. There's a chance he might counter it, negating the activation, which means we still get the monster to the graveyard, but because he negated the activation, we could potentially go search for another one and use it again. So next time, we need to try to do that to see if we can force our opponent into a mistake. Then we could use... Then we could still hold... That means we still would have held on to our Forbidden Crown for that nonsense he did at the end there. Leave Herald alone. No, Herald needs to go. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Gotta love Maxi. Yeah, I felt forced to play into it, which is never a good thing. You should probably never play into it, even if you might lose. Let's see. Yeah, the problem with that deck is... Actually, yeah, I probably should just play very minimalistic and just set my cards, because then he got a bunch of stuff off of it. Yeah. Heroes. Okay, we have 2 starters, 2 breakers, and a duplicate. Fine, they give me a new ritual starter first. This isn't a negotiation. This is a mandate. You don't hold any of the cards. They also need to errata this card. It should be a hard once per turn. I think that's just fair. That should be an expected thing for a card like this. I'm holding my Herald. Good. My needs outweigh yours? No, it doesn't. Good talk. Well, he's gonna go full combo. We do have the breakers to help go through this though. The hardest part about dueling against heroes is not falling asleep while watching their solitaire combo. Not falling asleep. The heck? You better pay attention if you want to win. What kind of attitude is that? What deck are you playing? I'm pretty sure someone's going to be yawning on your combos too. Or at least pretending to yawn. Alright, this might be the last match, or the second to last match, actually. Cross Crusader. So we have Cockatorium in our hands. So that's going to be our starter here. I would like to potentially not use that early. Branded Fusion is probably going to get negated, though. That's the thing. Maybe we can... No, we'll likely bait a bunch of stuff with the Cockatorium for sure. The problem is if he negates it before, if he gets rid of it off the field before we get to activate its effect, that's gonna be very annoying for us. Our next card will be essentially the important here. Our next card probably needs to be a breaker of some sort. Dark Law Plasma. Well, if he goes Plasma, I just auto lose. Well, no, I don't auto lose, but my options are infinitely worse. At this point, I need to get out Dogma Dragon. Lucky. We got lucky there. Doesn't drop our answer to Plasma? It does, but if he gets Dark Law out, then it doesn't matter. Because we gotta put cards in the graveyard to use it. $60 card heroes? Well, he's definitely more than 40, I'll tell you that much. He's probably 60, yeah. He's probably 60, dude. Sets Poly again, huh? This card is disintegrated by card effect, you can get Mash Chain, so yeah, he's getting it out. I believe yeah, he's getting the Mash Change here. I think he sets it, right? Yeah. I think he only has one Dark Monster. Damn. Now he has two. Oh, he has to target it. Okay. Alright, so we got a whole fav for the Dark Monster. Negate the effects. Okay, so we can still do Cockatorium. We can still do Cockatorium, guys. Getting it on the board. This negates effects. Cockatorium's effect is activation. We targeting? Got him. Okay. Either I negate his plasma or I negate whatever he makes. So end of the day, it's like 1900, so we can just jump over that. Back row is crazy though. Wait, can he do this again? Can he hard once per turn this? No, he already used it. So what's the point of that? Pretty sure you can hard once. You can't do any more of that. All right. Okay. Most advantage. Okay. Soft once per turn. It looks like it's negated though. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna send. We already sent this to Graveyard. We're gonna send this. We definitely gotta kill the Destiny Hero Plasma, so we definitely have to attack it. That's fine. Okay, he gets rid of it. Okay. Let me see this real quick. If this card's destroyed by balance into the graveyard, you can special summon an elemental hero monster from your hand. Okay. I really wanted that, Wait, how? You already used it. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna use Titaniclad. No. Let me see here. We used the Fallen Virtuous already. Yeah. Alright, we should be able to break this board. End phase. Okay, so first thing is this. Goes back to that. We need a card in our hand for the Albaz. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate Branded Fusion. I mean, we're going to activate this. Put a card in our hand. We need a card in our hand for Albaz. And the best card to put back in our hand is probably this bad boy. What? Oh, I can't put it in my hand. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. I totally missed that. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Okay. He negated this, so we can't actually use that anymore. Okay. We're gonna dump this. I think for this, we need to get a card in my hand. I mean, a card in the graveyard. What card did we not use yet? Well, this got negated, right? Negated the effects. It didn't matter. Okay. I think at this point we need to get... We have enough monsters to protect our life points, I think. We have 8,000, so we're going to go ahead and just get the Cartesia in rotation. And we're going to put that Cartesia in our hand. Okay. Okay, that's fine. CS 2 negates. That's so... Alright, it's 2 negates. It's fine. So, we have to just survive this turn. Okay. Let me read this. During either player's turn. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to activate the High Spirits because I'm not dead, number one. Number two, he'll just negate it. So I'd rather him be forced to use it on my turn, on my terms. So we have the Cartesia here. Okay. So, no point in doing it. He's just going to negate it. Let's see what we get in our hand. Okay. He probably negates this. Okay. All right. These are both 3,000. Gonna activate this. What's you got? Negate that target's effects to the end of the turn. That doesn't really do anything because we have this away. This will be negated no matter what I do with it. He'll negate it. So we're gonna bring this out. Actually, no. What we should have done is made Ecclesia anyway. Attack one of the monsters and then bounce it back with the Ecclesia. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. Okay. These effects are negated. Battle. Okay. But he has a hero in his hand? Oh, that's great. Okay. So it's a stronger monster. Oh, slightly weaker monster. Yeah, off the bat. Okay, yeah, you drilled. The drill screwed me over a little bit there, I would say. Let's see. Yeah, if I had made, yeah. If I had made Ecclesia and the Dark Dragon, he would obviously negate the effect. I swing the other one, put it in the graveyard, then I would bounce the other one back. That'd be less damage overall, for sure. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here, it looks like. Yeah, we don't get any recursion here. So this is the part where I really feel like... I wish this was a light or dark monster, because then I could bait with the Ecclesia. Add polymerization. Wow. Oh, I see. From your hand or deck as material. So, yeah, that's it. Alright. Could you play games? Cool Tune, I want to learn. I don't really play Cool Tune, actually, Japton. Yeah. Check mark shows even on soft once per turns. That's confusing. I genuinely thought he wouldn't be able to do that. Or this might be the last one. Let's see. Like in my head, I felt like it was a soft once per turn, because why else would you bring it out? But visually, it looked like it wasn't. To me. All right. Okay, this is better. Slightly. Alright, so here's the thing. If he drolls me here, I'm boned. We're gonna start with the Deer Servant. Okay. That's fine. Nice. Kira used Ash. So I'm gonna chain block the kid in case he has like Ghost Bell or something. All right. From the deck to my hand. At this. Not bad. Had to draw though. And one of the things you can do to bait people is just like, depending on like if you have a good enough hand, you could go into Deer Servant first action and see if they ash it early, because you can still have a really good board under it. I mean, without playing any Synchro on the board. Luna Lights. Oh, fuck me. All right. I don't think this matters. We're gonna leave that on the board. There's the Silver Hound. He did not normal summon yet. Go Leo should probably get negated, right? Probably send Rinbrum to the graveyard. Maybe. Off of this. Guard is sent to the graveyard by a card effect. add a Lunar Light spell trap from the deck to your hand. Yeah, double Ash. That's literally the only way you win this. It's literally the only way you win this. Yeah, double Ash. 40 card deck, right? Got him. It's probably better to get the Quem ready to go, but I can search for it with the Fallen. I mean, no, we get Fallen Virtuous. What am I talking about? Fallen Virtuous. This card is sent to the graveyard while this. If the Lunar Light monster is sent to the graveyard while this card's in the monster zone, you've done your damage to it, you can target one of the mana to your hand. So we gotta get rid of the cards at the same time. If this card's sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can add one Lunar Light spell trap from the deck to your hand. Lunar Light spell trap. Okay. I think we just. All right, so we can make the Sword Soul Synchro, negate this. Yeah. Then we just, no, actually, I think we just take his shit. We just take it. Make sure the Rainbow goes back. I don't have any way to synchro off of after this, unless I use this. I'd rather keep this in my hand, to be honest. All right, if I go this, I do this. Yeah, we do this. Let's see. Take them. Go into 4 Heavenlies. Activate. Negate. Okay. Then we go Fallen in the. Oh, so we put attack position. Do we kill him with this? Do we kill him if we go... Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think we just do that. I think we did it regardless, right? Bring this back. We make you. And we bring you. We put you away. Actually, hold on a second. We put you away. Yeah. All right. shit. Does he have nib? There's no way, right? Motherfucker. Okay. I fucked up. Cause I should have kept the Albaz on the board. Okay, anyways. What do I make? What do I make that gives me something good off of this? Either side of the field. Dark, it has to be a dark fusion monster. We can make... Destroyed. That's so fucking annoying. Alright. See, this is what I'm talking about here. We definitely fell into that. We definitely fell into that. Shoot. Yeah, I don't know what we do, guys. I think we just kind of just do it anyway. I'll do it anyway, whatever. So the monster isn't as strong. Yep, it's fine. He only has one card in his hand, but it's a pretty good card, I believe. That's so fucking annoying. I haven't seen him in a while. Yeah, that's what's really annoying about it. Yeah, we should definitely lose this. We should definitely lose this now. He had double Ash and Nib, guys. Like, that's absolutely rough. Absolutely rough. And so you can see right here, like, you know, he's probably going to make the Liger Dancer at this point, and we don't have any way to force, to create the, we don't have any way to create the Titanic Lad in our hand, but he should be able to set up a negate for it. And there, I think that's stupid. Damn. I'm gonna have to hope for a branded fusion, like top deck, basically. I still have one Albaz in the deck, but you should be able to negate it, right? When I saw the flash, I instantly thought Nibiru, but he didn't do it. He didn't go for it. I should have attempted to go into the battle. I think he's probably just playing one. Leo Dancer, bro. It's so dumb. he definitely screwed up there with the nib. If he only makes one, we can still play the game, but it is gonna be rough. Does he have the one that negates effects? I don't see anything. I don't see it. Maybe this is no. Okay. He does have it. We're done. How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna pull this off? He can just chain and kill it though. He can just chain and kill them and kill the Ecclesia Synchro. Kind of stuck here. I can get. All right, let's try this. I normal summoned already. Albaz is in the graveyard. I could grab this. Grab that. Should have put that in defense position, but whatever. Should put that in defense position. Yep. That's my fault. Should have been in defense position in the first place. He would have felt the need to pop. And then I could have done something. Protected my life points. We had at least one more turn of survival if I played that correctly. So that's 100% my fault. Yep. So it's one of those games where we having to feel like we have to play around cards that don't really get played a lot. Sometimes it's like you just accept that that's gonna happen because no one's really playing Nibiru like that anymore, right? He had double Ash, guys. He had double Ash into Nibiru. He didn't max Seer full loss into those. And I had effectively stopped his first turn too, so it is what it is. Timer makes decision making rougher. Yeah, but it wasn't like that was a winnable game. I just gotta stop playing like just gotta stop playing like that. You gonna draw me? Are you serious? We got draw quite a few times today. And no way to play through it. Honestly, with the way the deck is built, sometimes that's just going to happen. You know what I mean? You're not going to... Sometimes you're going to get hands like this. Oh, you bitch. Really? Alright, well, that's it. Does he have anything he can do? Seeing way more droll than usual. Wait. Oh, wow. He doesn't have anything. That's insane. We actually got lucky on this one, guys. He actually didn't have anything either. That's wild. I think it's been like, this is like the third match where that's happened. Alright, so... if we summon this, it gets negated. We can still special summon the kit and go for a double attack. If we go for this and this is an imperm, we're just fucked. So we're going to go ahead and just summon this. That way if he does break through and like do stupid stuff with my hand like on the field, then I can... Okay, so we're good now. I think we're good now. I think we go high spirits here. We can't normal summon this, so we're putting this back. Alright. I probably put this back. I probably send it to the graveyard. Because if for some reason any of this gets stopped, I have another monster I can summon and follow up on. Put it in my hands. Alright. Activate. Very simplified game state. Yes, exactly. I'm going to go ahead and get this. So I can fav into another monster and then send a Red Albion off of that. Let's see here. I think we just go into Ecclesia Synchro here. Right. That's crazy. Didn't have anything. Don't know why I brought that out. All right. Now, if he sends the shit to the graveyard... Okay, so he's super polying. So that was a super poly. We didn't get out Albaz, which is interesting. He didn't out super poly me with the Albaz on the board earlier. He sent those to the graveyard? What is he doing? Is this his Wingman? Okay. That's crazy that he would do that. Not going to lie. Alright, so the Quem's going to bring back Cartesia. And this is going to bring back... This is 3,100. Okay. I don't have a card to discard. Okay. I already sent you to the graveyard. I probably just go into Mirror Jade, huh, guys? Ooh, no, we don't do that. I'll probably just go into Mirror Jade here. Did I put the... Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that was a pretty bad Super Poly. You are correct. I don't think there's anything else I can do. Like, he should have did that the second the Albaz was on the board, but we don't know what his extra deck is like, though, to be fair. Do that. So do we get Quem here and then loop the Mirror Jade? But we don't. What do we loop it into? We don't have. I think I lost access to all. Okay, so I have to get Albaz from the graveyard with the Ecclesia. I think I just have. Oh no. Or I can use the Fallen Virtuous to special summon. Yeah, we just pop it. There's no reason not to pop it, right? Do we just negate this? Oh, we can't even do that. It's crazy. On the board. Probably should have waited later, but dump. Is there a Fav in the graveyard? Yeah, there is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we know. All right. Can't do it. You can banish a hero from the graveyard. Allows so much expression. Yeah, wasn't that fun just to see that happen? Special summon this card. I do want to see him go for this. I do want to see him try this. And we're going to negate that. And then we're going to activate this. Are these things doing anything in the graveyard? Yeah, that one is. How about this one? You know, we'll just get rid of these. Let's get rid of them. Oh wait, they're not in the grave. That was banished. My bad. Whoops. All right, cool. I won't look at his deck. Match history. I need to check something. It's 55 card. Wow. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they confuse using mats from the banish pile, right? They can do that, right? Yeah, from favorite contact. Feels so weird seeing heroes run Duster. I mean, you think so? He's crazy. He's running 2 full loss. He's never going to see that. This is more of a breaker build anyway. What do you mean? If you look at the deck build, 3 droplets, super poly, called by Duster. Called by is in there usually anyway, but not usually also with crossout designator. Yeah, this is. He's the only hand traps he's running are the ones that let him draw cards into his huge deck here. So yeah, this is basically like a breaker build. 55 card deck for max consistency. Exactly right. It's very going first. Yeah, no, absolutely. This is the kind of like it is what it is with this deck. It just has a lot of gas going first, so he needs those breakers to help soften the board up. Because if he has enough gas in his hand, he's just gonna keep on playing through stuff. You know what? Type 1 if you agree with this. We had a bunch of games where I just had very like mediocre hands, but we still were able to like do something. You know what I mean? Be able to do something pretty respectable. And I think once you get to that point, that's a good indication that you're becoming better as a branded player. Right? Even the game where I lost against the Lunalite, if I just not played into Nibiru, by the way, he's running 2, he's running 2, I was wrong. If I did not run into Nibiru, I probably win that game. You should be playing Droplet? I mean, yeah, I mean, Droplet's really good. I would think so. Alright, guys, I think that'll be it for now. Did we have any final requests or questions? Because I believe someone asked for something. I'm looking to see what someone said. Can you show us this list after the end of this match? Okay. Oh, end of his list. Yeah, so he ran 2 Nibiru, Laura. He ran 2 Nibiru. Are there any questions? Are you playing TCG? Yeah, it's just I haven't been able to, because of work, you know? So, plus Master Duel, get some extra gems, you know, so I can at least get Aeon and Mixuzia when they come out. Or even try some of the other cards. Like I guess like the new Stardust Dragon Synchro, I'm definitely gonna try that out. Okay. Oh wait, this is for tomorrow, isn't it? Hold on a second. Just got an email. I'm gonna have to look at this real quick before I end my day. But I guess if that's it for everybody, if that's it, then I'm gonna go to bed. It's been fun. It's been really fun. Hope you let me know if you learned anything. Did anyone learn anything in the chat whatsoever? If there's one thing you learned from this video or from the stream, I would love to hear it. But even if you didn't, it's fine. Maybe it's like too much at once. That's possible. I got to meet Andre Torres, and he told me that deployment is good. Of course he did. Next time you see him, tell him I said stop playing. It was my first time here on the stream. Very chill and enjoyable discussing plays like this and playing games that were good for learning specifics or matches. Oh, good, good, good. Glad you did. Glad you did. If you want to learn step by step as we play games, this is a good channel to do that. I talk very slowly on purpose to try to drive home certain concepts, or like I try to remember bits and pieces of certain parts of matches, even ones that I lose in, because there's something valuable in there for everybody. New players will see a lot of things. Well, actually, new players will miss a lot of things, right? Because you've been taught to just do combos. You know what I mean? You're not really thinking outside. You're not really thinking about like the building blocks that make them. So, to be fair, it's easier just to be taught combo lines, right? By the way, I won my nationals with Brandon in May. You did? Congratulations. Did we go over your deck list? Did we go over? Did we go over your deck list or no? No, I'm gonna have to check. That's why I met him. I like your channel as much as Gauza and Metagame GX. Oh, thank you, Lewis. Thank you. I'm very forgetful though. Did we ever do a reaction to your deck list to see it? I don't catch every deck list that comes out there though. I kind of float on YouTube and see what interests me. No, not yet. Is it on YouTube? Is it on YouTube? Because I'll take a look at it, make a video, see what makes it, what the goo is, you know. I don't have a Discord, but you can respond to one of my latest videos with the link or something. Why not? Yeah, we can do that. I probably won't do it today, but I will save it so I can look at it later, make a video. Yeah, okay. We'll wait for Lewis to give you an idea where it is. You want to check it too? It is on YouTube? Okay. Good, good, good. Let me... I think I need to get some water. It's really hot today. It's like really, really hot. It's like almost 9 o'clock, and for some reason, it's like the hottest around this time. which is really weird. Actually, no, it's not true. It's not true. I got a huge jug of water next to me because I'm really worried about being dehydrated over here in California. Give me a few minutes. Yeah, I'm just chilling here, man. If anyone has any questions while we're chatting here, while we're talking, please let me know. So I'm trying to think about the last few matches here that we did today and what I noticed that made any improvement. I'm trying to think, but the fact of the matter is you can never really fully stop a deck from having awkward hands. One of the things about Branded that is really hard to avoid is it's hands that have a lot of normal summonable cards or conditional special summon cards, and if you don't pick the right card to normal summon, you just turn skip yourself. I think we had like one match where that was the case. Like we should have summoned Cockatoриum, right? So I gotta remember that. I gotta remember that more often. There you go. Let me actually pull up my. Let me go ahead and pull up my. No, that's not it. There you go, sir. I mean, I haven't got it yet, if you're wondering, but. 1 second. One second. Pepsi Man. Pepsi Man, how are you? How are you doing? Did you come with Pepsi? Did you bring Pepsi today? Because I am thirsty. Also, where's that link, Luis? Did you? Oh, did you put it in like a one of my other videos? Maybe is that what you did? You probably did. Wait, someone asked me, do you think about running a copy of Waking the Dragon in Branded? Like, no, don't do that. The heck? Waking the Dragon? Lewis, or Louise? Is it Luis or Lewis? I'm not sure how pronunciation works sometimes. But, I'm not sure where you posted it. Unless you sent it to me on Discord or something. I am in Galzo's Discord. That's literally the only place I'm located. I guess I'll go there right now. Let's see what's going on here. I haven't been there in a minute. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Yeah, no problem. Just saying hi. Just good people. Am I still waiting for your link, Lewis or Luis? The link doesn't work in the chat? Okay, the link doesn't work in the chat. Let me see here. Is there a setting I don't... Maybe there's a setting I have on, I didn't realize it, that doesn't allow links. Which, to be honest... that's probably the smart thing to do. What's the name of your channel? Trying to see here. YouTube by default doesn't allow links unless you're a mod. Oh, that's why. Okay. Yes, you know what? My guy, I'll just go find your channel. Is it your name? It better be a branded deck. I found it. This was 2 months ago, right? Yeah, I found it. I already found it. Two months ago. A lot's changed since then. Alright, I'll save it. Take a look at it. I'm assuming you've made changes, though. Oh, thank God it's auto-dubbed. Alright. Alright, guys. I got the video. I'll look into it. But I gotta go. So, thank you so much for watching the channel, having conversations with me about Branded. If you want to support the channel, there's a few things you can do. You can subscribe to the channel, of course, and watch the videos, especially the most recent videos where I talk about my deck lists. Definitely post your comments on all the videos that you like watching. Take a look at the Brandon Despia for Dummies series I've been working on. If you are new to Brandon or even media or like, you know, you've been playing for like a little bit, maybe a few months. I think the key thing about the Brandon Despia for Dummies series is it talks about Brandon in a way that's very digestible, hopefully. That was the goal. So definitely watch it, even if you're a professional. Give your thoughts on it. Give it a like. We'd really appreciate it. We want this particular series to get pushed up on the algorithm for a lot of people trying to pick up Brandon. I think it would help out a lot. And if you do get stuff off of tcgplayer.com, make sure you use my link in the description. It doesn't make you pay extra or anything like that. You simply get the cards you want to get anyway. And by using the link, it directly supports me. So it's an affiliate link, basically. So would really appreciate that. Well, I'm out of here. Running Rolad with Branded. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good that's a pretty good decision. Can you share the link through chat, Brandon, since you're the owner? Yeah, I mean, I could share the link. Yeah, sure. Hopefully that helps. But yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Take care of yourself. I hope get better at Branded. I would love to hear if you guys have any successes. If you have anything successful happening this week or in the next few weeks, something happens that's good involving Branded, let me know. We'd love to hear about it. All right. Until the next time, where we have another conversation about Branded.